that time I considered taking my own life. I had nowhere to go. I couldn't be with my family. I'd failed at what I most wanted to do. Fortunately, horses saved my life, because I couldn't imagine wherever I was going to go next, there might not be horses, and that was a deal breaker. So I picked up the phone and I called a therapist. And if you decide to work with a therapist, it's like shopping. Some will be a perfect fit and some will not, and you have to look for that. I was lucky. I found a wonderful gentleman who was perfect for me at the time, and that started me off. The first thing he helped me understand was what my emotions were. I couldn't name them. I wasn't allowed to have them as a kid. So I was completely confused about what was going on and why I felt so crazy. So reaching out to a therapist was absolutely the best thing I ever did. And then, oh my gosh, I've meditated with Sufis, I've whirled with dervishes, I've done yoga, and you name it, I've done it. But that's how it started. How you approach somebody who's highly anxious, oh my God, do not tell them to relax. You are playing with fire if you tell me to relax when I'm like this. That won't work. If you can validate for them, you can't cure their anxiety. If you can validate for that person, I can see that you're struggling right now. How can I help? What can I do right now to be of help to you where you're feeling like this? Can you identify what it is you're really frightened of right now? Asking questions rather than making statements is very helpful. And don't ever assume that you understand what's behind that anxiety. Because anxiety doesn't make any sense, right? It's a future projection about something that probably will never happen. And for someone who's not anxious, oh, my husband, nothing bothered this guy, nothing. And he'll just look at me like, and he'll just kind of smile, because he's been with me quite a while. What's this guy, you need anything right now? I'm like, I just need to breathe for a minute and I'll be okay. All right, good. But validating somebody's feelings and getting them to express it. Can you talk to me about what's going on? That's the first thing. All the years that built up to my dropping out of college, I didn't say a word to anyone. Nobody about what was going on in the prison in my head. And then when I started talking to horses, they were really my first therapist. Talking to animals was how I got started expressing myself.